Hi, I'm Christina from Travels with Ted. In today's RVing for Beginners video, I am explaining how RV electrical systems work. RVs have two types of electrical systems, 12-volt DC power and 120-volt AC shore power. First, let's talk about the 12-volt power. Because RV owners want to use equipment while traveling or camping without shore power or a generator, the 12-volt DC power system is the primary power system used in an RV. This system powers essential items like your RV's lights, water pump, fans, and even some RV refrigerators and TVs. It runs off batteries, which means you can use these features even when you are driving or parked away from any external power sources. The battery gets recharged in a few ways: by your RV's engine while you are driving, through solar panels if you have them installed, or by plugging into shore power, which also powers the 12-volt system indirectly. RVs come equipped with a device called a converter. The converter's job is to take the 120-volt AC power from the shore power and convert it into 12-volt DC power to charge the battery. This ensures your 12-volt systems run smoothly when you are plugged into campground shore power. When you park your RV at a campground and plug it into a power outlet, you are using what's called 120-volt AC shore power. This is similar to the power you use at home and allows you to use larger appliances that need more power, like air conditioners and microwaves. To use shore power, you'll connect your RV to an electrical hookup available at many campgrounds using a power cord that will come with your RV. This not only powers your appliances, but also charges your RV's batteries, keeping the 12-volt system up and running. While camping off-grid, you might still want to use household appliances that need AC power even when you're not plugged in. This is where an inverter comes into play. An inverter takes the 12-volt DC power from your RV's battery and converts it to 120-volt AC power. Inverters are not standard in all RVs. If you plan to dry camp frequently, you may want to consider buying an RV with an inverter. In our next episode of RVing for Beginners, I'll explain the difference between 30 and 50 amp RVs. Thanks for watching and happy camping.